What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Week 16 of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. We're number 1. We're playing on All Madden once again. That was the theme of last week's video, that we're playing All Madden and getting frustrated, yada, yada, yada. So I found the best gameplay sliders. I've had people hit me up on Twitter with their own personal sliders. Shout out to those guys. I definitely appreciate it, but I'm going to try the top community rated sliders from Operation Sports. They haven't really led me wrong before. Again, you probably can pause the video if you want to try to run these. I think they're Charter 04. I've been linked to these before. I just never really have tried it just to see if we can make All Madden serviceable. Because like I said, I've always been an All Madden player, but this year's game, All Madden has just been broken. It's not fun to play. Maybe we'll throw it in every season or so just to make things difficult, unnecessarily hard. If we're going on a win streak like we have with the Eagles, like I said, we're 11-2. Realistically, Philly's like 11-5 at best kind of team. So we'll see if this will regulate itself out. We have the Raiders this week, and then next week to wrap up the season is the Cowgirls. So definitely some matches there. We just left everything here in special teams pretty much the same. If you guys want to try these out, yeah, like I said, my suggestion is to pause the video because I'm not going to go super deep, because literally I've never played with these particular sliders. I've tested a couple sliders this morning before I've actually decided to record this video, but now it's time. So let's look at the Raiders. Quick sneak peek and what they've been doing throughout the season. Derek Carr is looking all right, almost 5,600 yards, 28 TDs, 14 picks. Doesn't get sacked a lot, so you know we got our work cut out for us there. Marshawn, 1,200 yards, 9 TD. They got a decent running attack here. We can give them that. Pretty much everything that comes with a good offensive line. They have no one legit threat. I mean, Crabtree's not having a spectacular year. Neither is Amari Cooper. And on the defensive side of things, they got obviously Khalil Mack's the guy we got to worry about. He only has half a sack. So I'm gonna assume Khalil Mack has been injured. I'm gonna go with that, even though he doesn't have the little injury graphic on his card. I'm gonna assume that he's been hurt. Whoa, okay, Sean Smith, 9 interceptions, trying to go for the all-time interception record, I see. So do not throw it to Sean Smith's side. Good idea. Way to just jot that down real quick. But other than that, I definitely think, you know, if the All Madden gods are with us and these sliders play well, I'm feeling it this morning. So hopefully we should be able to put on a victory and move to 12-3. But I'm preparing for the worst, man. Anytime you're on All Madden, even with sliders, just prepare for the worst. Expect the worst. I know that's not the saying, but that's kind of how you have to approach it. But yeah, let's pop into this game against the Raiders and see what we can do. Third and 5 for the Raiders. Oh, come on, get off your blocks. Oh, that's a drop! All right, so I'm already seeing some of these sliders come into action. Very nice to see that. All right, first and goal for the Raiders. 3-3 ball game. Obviously, we have the legend Jake Elliott. There we go. Good tackle. Good set of blocks, I think. Hopefully, I put it in. I was just, you know, chilling. We had a free break, a free shot from Timmy Judigan. Look at that squad right there. And we got the pop Marshawn in the backfield. He went out with injury, and it looks like he might not be returning. But we've been able to get off the blocks and stop the run game. It's been the pass game that's been brutal, but it's one of those things. We're going up against an elite passing offense. And I guess when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles defense, you could say weak in the secondary. So I don't know. Maybe they're playing too accurate to that. But right now, stopping the run ain't nothing. But as soon as they want to pass the ball, they're going to get some sort of success out of it. So it's 3rd and goal in the 6. I assume they're going to pass it, so we'll just go to cover 2 hard flat. Drop back into coverage. Hopefully they want to throw it to the middle, and one of our linebackers can make a play on it. But we'll use our 97 overall D end. Mr. Brandon Graham, who gets the sack, holds them to another field goal. I'm liking these sliders, fellas. So far, it's the first quarter. I'm liking the sliders through the first quarter. Our boy Brandon Graham goes in. I think that's 16th sack of the season. Monster, man. He's an absolute monster. Look at this, and very close. Looks like he was getting ready to go low there and get one of those real Madden cheese roughing the passer sacks. All right, so that's the same. That's good to know. Good to know that there's an injury. Lord knows what that is. Probably Carson Wentz to put the cherry on top. All right, 1st and 10 from their 10. If we've been able to grind our way down after a missed Janikowski field goal. Really don't want to have a turnover here, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Really don't. check it down. Mac Hollins takes the catch, even though it wasn't going to him. All right. You get 100 yards today, 6 of 10 for Carson Wentz in that really frustrating pick 6. But I guess you need to come to accept the fact that on All Madden, the defense is going to make the right play 9 times out of 10, where in real life, it's much more 50-50. See if we can hit our boy Alshon here. Oh, no! Lane Johnson! Lane, if you get a touchdown... Alshon was wide open, too. If Lane Johnson was able to turn on that touchdown, that would have been all right. But, oh, my God, if we had, like, 1 second. Not even 1 second. Half a second more. That would have been a touchdown to Alshon. Now it's 3rd and 23. Man, you know what? May as well try 4 verticals. Not force that we're in field goal range. We've had 2 field goals so far. And another field goal is not the worst thing that could happen. We'll see if we can get like a single good matchup or a blown coverage somewhere. Or sack, fumble, lose the ball. That's definitely another alternative option there. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Beautiful. Nice and beautiful. Yeah, I don't think all Madden's for me. Here with the sliders. The honeymoon phase of the first quarter is over. It just, I don't know. It just feels like the AI for the Raiders will never make a mistake versus my AI. Like right there, I wasn't controlling the corner. They'll make a mistake. So it feels like you're kind of, like you play all Madden asking to lose. Like it's like you're starting when you open up a game in all Madden. You're set and programmed to lose, and if you can make enough plays, you won't lose. But if you don't, you're gonna lose. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it feels like, even with these sliders. Come on, Alshon. Come on, Alshon! You keep going. Oh, let's go! We got something. Something positive. 30th touchdown of the year for Carson Wentz. Something positive. That's all we got. I didn't think. Alshon Jeffrey with the, as Gus Johnson would say, the get away from the cop speed. I threw that thinking Garyon Conley was going to jump it. He decided not to jump it, and then Alshon took that one to the house. Finally, something good has happened. What is that? Font on my Xbox. All right, we're going 1st and 10 here on the 28 just because this drive seems like it's rolling pretty well. We're going LeGarrette Blount. Gets good blocking. Oh, my God, man. When you look at the game plan against the Raiders, it's to pass the ball. You want to pass the ball. Even though we got Sean Smith, who has 9 picks, you still see the weakness in the linebackers being able to take him apart here on the slants and so on and so forth. But run the ball has been working pretty well. So going with this with literally all of our backups on the field. We're going to throw it to Derek Sproles over the middle, and he catches it. Oh, my God, that was... All right, that was too risky. That was too risky, but he catches it. He puts it up on the 1-yard line. You know what time it is. C4 toss to the left. C4 special time. Who's in? Sproles or Blount? All right, we got LeGarrette Blount in. Ideally, you know, maybe someone like Darren Sproles might be better, but for the lead, Brett Selleck gets the block, and LeGarrette Blount's able to punch it in, doing some sort of, I don't know what that is. Looking like the boogeyman from wrestling. But there's a touchdown to LeGarrette Blount, the go-ahead. Beautiful touchdown. Beautiful execution on that whole drive. Way to go, Eagles. Here we go. 64-yard field goal with the monster Jake Elliott. Oh, it's perfect! 64 yards, come on. Yeah. I don't know if that ties the record. Well, it gives him the brand new record. We missed an extra point, so in Jake Elliott fashion, you missed a short one. But 64 yards at the lake, and Jake Elliott connects. Oh, no, Jernigan. Oh, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. That's a safety and a game ender. And then Jernigan, I don't know, maybe it must have been me. I hit the jump button versus tackle. Because Jernigan just jumped up there like he's at a house party. All right. This is going to be it, fellas. All Madden. Operation Sports, top community, all Madden. Sliders, 4th and 6 on the 17. We're going to let our boy Jake Elliott go out there and kick the 34-yarder. But, I mean, you know, what you didn't see is pretty much us just grinding the clock down, running the ball. We got 145 yards on the day for mini beast mode here, LeGarrette Blount. Very happy with his performance. Very happy with everything outside of literally the fact that it seems like more often than not they don't make mistakes. Like if you make a good play call, to make that field goal, no nonchalantly. After that 64-yarder, surprised he's any juice left in his leg. like outside of the two things, the one is that the computer never seems to make a mistake. There's never a blown coverage like you saw with us. That long touchdown pass to, I don't know who that was, Cordero Patterson, or Mary Cooper, sorry. Like clearly something got blown on my defense, pun intended. But nothing like that. It seems to happen when you play the computer. I guess that's probably the mantra, if you will, of playing all Madden. But definitely due to some good play calling, we're ahead here. But it does feel like before you play the game in all Madden, you're supposed to lose. That's how it feels like. Madden's like, all right, we're playing on all Madden, so he's going to lose as Brandon Graham gets his 4th sack of the day. Let's go! Look at that. Oh my God, get some sleep. He hasn't slept in 9 years, Jack Del Rio. The point I was trying to finish was, it feels like, you know, yeah, when you play a game in all Madden, you're supposed to lose, and then only if you make the right plays in the game, you're gonna win, versus starting at like 50-50, and then the game, you know, has different ups and downs throughout the game, and then whoever is standing tall at the end is the winner. Feels like it's kind of programmed against you in all Madden. But, you know, I digress. I thought this was going to be a loss for sure on all Madden. We ended up scraping away a victory 29-20, and really, if we didn't have that pick 6, we would have won that game outright, even uglier. So credit to my Philadelphia Eagles for our 12th win of the season. Looking at the box score real quick, we'll go with the Eagles here. So Wentz, 268 yards on the day, a touchdown and a pick. It doesn't look like we're going to break 4,000 passing yards for Carson Wentz this season. Maybe. I don't know how close we are. I don't think we will. So yes, that's another year of Philadelphia Eagles quarterback has yet to throw for 4,000. I thought with the way the season started we would. But the last couple all Madden games before this, where we threw for like 100 yards a game, kind of nipped that in the bud. In terms of running the ball, though, 145 yards for Blunt and a touchdown. 95 yards for Carson Wentz. He had 2 big 30-yard plus scampers. Blown coverages. I'll take it. Wentz is looking like Michael Vick. I don't know how many rushing yards he has, but I think he's probably up around 600-700. Russell Wilson-like numbers. As far as receiving, Alshon had a monster day. 6 catches, 189 yards, and 1 TD going up against the feared 9 interception on the season. Sean Smith of the Raiders didn't scare him none. As far as defense is concerned, we got 8 tackles from Kendricks, 8 from Jordan Hicks. We got 4 sacks for Brandon Graham, a sack and a half for Tim Jernigan, a sack for Patrick Robinson. About time we start using the corner blitz. A sack for Jordan Hicks, a half sack for Michael Kendricks. Plus we got 4 tackles for loss for Fletcher Cox. So very impressed with our defense once again. Old school style football pretty much. Outside of the QB running yards, we pounded the rock with Garrett Blunt, and we got there with great defense. That's all you can ask for. We're going to take a look at the scores around the league, the players of the week, and then that will wrap up here episode 16 of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. Alright, so looking at scores around the league here in week 16 to see if there's anything really surprising. You know, nothing there. I mean, Miami's really good in this sim. I don't know what it is. I looked at Ryan Tannehill, 35 touchdowns, 5 picks. Is he this year's Blake Bortles? Who knows? We have the Rams over the Titans, kind of surprising. The Redskins over the Broncos. That's a big win for Washington. The Jags putting a hurting on the 49ers, 43-14. The Giants got a win. The Dallas Cowgirls lost, so that's nice to see. The Steelers over the Texans, 30-23. And then your primetime Monday nighter. That's beautiful. I think that's one on Christmas. This game's on Christmas Eve? Christmas? I don't know. Can't wait for that, though. Can't wait to share that moment IRL with my son, but that was a big-time victory. And I think, you know what? My plan all along was to switch off all Madden and go back to All-Pro for this final game against the Cowboys. I think we're going to keep it on. We're going to keep it on. So now let's look at the quickly players of the week, and we'll wrap up the episode. So looking at the players of the week, NFC went to Aaron Rodgers, who had 300 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns. And defense went to our boy BG, Brandon Graham, who had 7 tackles on the day and 4 sacks of Derek Carr against a very good offensive line from the Oakland Raiders. Look at the AFC, went to Tom Brady with 373 passing yards and 6 passing touchdowns in a big-time victory. Look at defense with the Sean Spence of the Colts, who had 13 tackles and an interception on the day. But big ups to our boy Brandon Graham. I think we've only had 2 or 3 guys actually make it onto the player of the week, and that's a little odd that we have 12 wins, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. We probably have about 4 episodes remaining for this season. We have, obviously, next week, which is going to be the finale. Then I think I may condense the playoffs, unless we make a Super Bowl run, the playoffs itself into one video, and then we're going to do the off-season because I know a lot of you guys are eager and ready for the Thunderbirds expansion franchise, relocation franchise, whatever you want to call it, to start. And we're not going to start that until we're at least done year 1, so that next time, we're going to take a little bit of a break with the Eagles, and then when we pick it up, we can jump right into the next season kind of thing. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.